How goes it, guys? Dadbot Operator back again, and it's time to kiss the girls goodbye, grab your guns, and go to war. Which one you grabbing? Today's contestants, the CZ Bren 2 MS and the Sig MCX Virtus. I'm going to do a quick top-to-bottom breakdown of each of these two rifles, and at the end, in the comments below, put your choice for which one you would grab and why if you were heading off to war. Let's do it. Up first, we have the CZ Bren 2 MS, chambered in 5.56. Awesome little rifle here, fellas. 16.5-inch cold hammer forged, chrome-lined barrel of a steel-like material. CZ doesn't like to come off of the types of material they use. If you happen to know, let me know in the comments below, but you'll start to see that as a theme as we go forward here. Muzzle device on this is a single port comp with a little 4-point compensator at the top to help absorb some of that recoil for you. Operating system on this is a short stroke piston operating system with 3-position adjustable gas block. Great for suppressors, and if you're going off to war, I gotta figure a suppressor is probably a good thing. Never been a soldier, never been in a battle, but I gotta figure a suppressor would be pretty helpful. 10.5-inch handguard here of an aluminum type material. You see we've put a nice little QD attachment point on there and a BCM hand stop. M-lock slots all the way around this guy. Up top we have a 1913 Picatinny rail holding your Magpul backup iron sights and the Sig Romeo 7 red dot. Robust little dot here, guys, kind of reminiscent of an Aimpoint Comp M4 at about a quarter of the price. A little large for today's standards, but still a great dot nonetheless. A couple of night vision settings on here, by the way, too. Good battery life, all around great little optic. Coming on down, we have the MS portion of the CZ Bren 2 MS. And that's the modular system. This forend comes off and can actually be replaced with an entirely different forend of a different caliber, different barrel length, you name it, making this a pretty multi-purpose battle rifle. And if you're going off to war, different calibers, also I hear probably pretty good things. So the modular system really helpful in that aspect. You've got a aluminum type material up here for your upper. Again, they don't like to disclose that, but really nice finish on this guy. It looks like a great upper. Lower on this is a carbon fiber infused polycarbonate, which gives it some really cool looking design to it. A lot of people don't like polymer lowers, and unless they're paying $4,000 for an FN Scar, and then those are perfectly acceptable. But carbon fiber does help a lot with the weight on this, and at 7.3 pounds as it is, before you've put a single round in it or put a dot on top, is substantial enough. So any kind of weight savings is a bonus in my opinion. So coming on down here, we are able to fold up our stock on this guy. Still can have it fire while folded, and your brass deflector doubles as your stock catch there. Really easy to pull back out, just push down, locks back in place. Great design, really. If that plastic hinge holds up throughout a lot of abuse, then hopefully it would still do well, but that's kind of looks like a little bit of a weak point to me there. We'd have to see over some extended use how well that holds up. Ambi controls on this guy. You've got ambidextrous safety selector, ambidextrous mag release, ambidextrous bolt catch, and you say, well, Dadbot, on this side, there's no bolt catch. You just said it's ambi. Well, they put the bolt catch and release inside the trigger guard. Now, if you're like me and you were brought up on the 4 rules of firearm safety, that just screams firearm violation. Putting your finger in the trigger guard for anything but pulling the trigger. But you can see here, if you want to lock in your bolt, push up. If you want to release it, push down. Now, in some instances, and I'm using snap caps here, guys, so don't freak out, but in some instances, locks it in really easily, and it's really easy to push down to get it to come out of battery, like this one. But in some instances, you got to get in there and push down like your life depends on it. And in a battle scenario, not a huge fan of that. So hopefully that would work its way a little bit loose if you used it over time. But it is fully ambi that way. So really cool. Overall fit and finish on this is pretty fantastic, honestly. I love the feel of the coating on the handguard here. Just a really great overall looking gun. Like I said, fit and finish is fantastic. Folding stock that can fire while folded is great too. The overall length drops to like 28 inches whenever you have that thing folded. So nice and compact for CQB scenarios. All around, great rifle to take into battle with you. Let's check out that Sig. I always do that, guys. I forget to show you the best part, in my opinion, on this. The trigger is the best stock trigger I've felt in a long time. 2 stages, about 3.5 pounds, which for a battle rifle, a little scary, but you can see here, about 2 millimeters to take up, so a 2-stage, and then, oh, just crisp and clean. It feels like just a great trigger. Snap caps, like I said, guys, so don't freak out. About 2 millimeters of reset, so overall, a fantastic stock trigger, even though the trigger itself is made of plastic. Let's show you that Sig. Up next, the Sig I bought about a week before I found out that the Sig LT was coming out. The Sig MCX Virtus, chambered in 5.56. Regardless of the new Spear LT, this is still a fantastic rifle. 16-inch cold hammer forged barrel on this guy with a 3-prong flash hider built into it. A super robust handguard, 15 inches. M-lock slots at your 3, 6, 9 position, and a Picatinny rail sitting up top, which is housing some Magpul backup iron sights. The system on this is an adjustable short stroke piston operating system. Great for suppression again. And in a battle, those things are important for real. Some QD attachment points on here. 7075 T6 aluminum upper and lower, fully ambi, with the exception of your bolt catch and release on this side. But your charging handle, everything else on this is completely ambidextrous. Sitting up top here, we have the Aimpoint T2. Now that could be a game changer when going into battle, because a rugged optic is very, very important in those types of scenarios. And I'll trust my life to that Romeo 7, but I'll trust it a lot more to that Aimpoint T2. Fantastic optic, great battery life, and just bomb-proof. Coming on down here, we have some Magpul furniture, as I almost knocked you guys over. We're doing it live! Got some QD attachment points here. Lower, like I said, fully ambidextrous, and the awesome part here, folding stock, which can fire while folded as well. On here we have that ambi charging handle and 2-stage match light duo trigger. About 1 millimeter of take up, but about a 6-pound break. About 5-pound break. I don't have a pull gauge on me, but it's about a 4 to 5 pound break. She hefty too though, boys. Around 8 pounds when all is said and done. It is a super robust rifle, and the fit and finish on it is phenomenal. But man, over the course of time, things are going to get heavy. Like I said, fit and finish phenomenal on this. That Cerakote job will last you to the end of your days. In a war, hopefully that's the end of your days. Doesn't come for a long time, but this rifle would help keep you safe if you were heading off to war. Those are your 2 choices, gentlemen. The CZ Bren 2 MS and the Sig MCX Virtus. Let me know in the comments below which one you choose if you were going off to war. Now I know there are different types of wars, and different types of environments, but in this scenario you've only got these 2 choices and somebody else is grabbing the other one. So which one are you grabbing? Put your choices in the comments below. To all of my longtime subscribers and viewers, thank you guys, as always. I do this at the end of every video because you really do mean that much to this channel. We've grown exponentially over this last few months, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you for hitting that subscribe button, sharing these videos with your friends. If you enjoy the content, then just keep watching, and one of these days we're going to get it monetized, and then it's going to go crazy. But to all of my first-time viewers and first-time, hopefully, subscribers, thank you guys. Welcome to the Dad Bod Squad. Beers in the fridge. We'll see you next time.